I swear, if that dwarf passes out, I think he has a poor constitution.
Yeah, right.
Kind of do, actually.
So what's wrong?
I don't know, for some reason the game just won't let me click anything here.
Just refresh
Shut
your
down
browser.
the window. I did that once. Same thing.
Gotcha.
Now I closed the window and now I'm reopened it here.
Yeah, you notice as you're starting to chug, the half orc belches and falls over.
Uh-oh, I think I'm down. I think I'm down.
Yeah, all three contestants, they all three pass out at the same time.
So does that mean I can just grab the gold and walk off?
Then all of a sudden you see the dwarf's hand come out and grab yours. Don't touch it.
The dwarf sticks his mug up. He goes, "I'm the," and then he just passes out, right on the table.
I turn and look at the dwarf and like, you call yourself a dwarf? You can't hold your liquor, man.
He's passed out. He doesn't hear it. You're over there
I know,
punching the
but
dummy anyway. But I mean, everybody was cheering them on. They were going chug, chug, chug. Your typical, bruteful type of drinking contest. So all three contestants, all three passed out.
Well,
of course,
that's it for me tonight.
Well, she didn't roll an anti-evil, so
to be able to hear me anyway.
I'm not going back.
Roar.
It doesn't matter if she has advantage. She already rolled, so everybody already rolled. So yeah.
I'm done.
Kensa,
you guys start.
You forgot your rolls, Kensa.
Yeah, she should have. She was having a problem rolling advantage on those with those macros she was doing.
Well, you get.
Yeah, because she should have. With my spell, she should have been doing advantage Constitution rolls for an hour.
I knew it. I'm gonna
exactly.
kill you.
Well, Dave basically said you're walking around casting a spell, but nobody would bet with me. I was thinking, hey, for sure I would be able to bet on her, and then, but nobody even bet with me. So, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
So you guys
and
are
it's all
out.
in good fun.
What is the rest of the party doing watching this?
Well, other than laughing my ass off, somebody was snoring, I guess.
I'm just shaking my head after stopping punching the dummy and mumbling to myself, "Dwarves, oi!"
Love Storm, man. Storm's awesome.
I love that. Actually, Dave, I think. After that little bit of excitement, I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'll help these guys get back to their rooms since they're all passed out. I'd hate for somebody to come in and take advantage of them. So I'll start and maybe I'll ask Zelos if he'll help us get some of these guys to their rooms. So I'll grab the dwarf since he's light and I'm kind of a wuss. So I'll grab the dwarf. Zelos, you can grab somebody and let's...
Leosin walks in. He goes, "Well, what's happened here? It's good to see you all, my friends, again. I'm glad you made the trip okay."
I pipe up and say to Leosin, the dwarf over there wanted to have a drinking contest, and apparently everyone couldn't hold their liquor.
Well, depending on how you look at it, they either all won or they all lost. So
who's the dwarf? I don't recognize the dwarf. Rafavar.
That is Doral. He was one of the paladins in service to the
Escapart the Red.
Escapart.
And I'll go ahead and stand up and say, I know introductions have not been made yet, But I am Tiberius, Glimmerleaf of Baldur's Gate.
And then
That's Lord Tiberius Glimmerleaf.
Then you see Doral shoot up, says, "Pussy!" Then falls back down to the table.
Then falls back asleep. His eyebrows.
Velos merely shakes his head.
He's
He's carrying Kensa.
Oh.
And he tells Leosin that we've had deaths in the party. We have replacements that we are trying to break in.
Oh,
We'll discuss this with you in the morning as well.
the Dragonborns?
Oh, and
The Dragonborns have both died, as has Ruroc the Barbarian.
And what did they die from? A roper? No, I'm just kidding.
They were impetuous and got roped into something.
That's horrible, Dave.
That was
so
mean.
cold.
oh jeez.
That was a jab.
You got to rip the scabs off, guys.
So you can feel the pain twice? You betcha.
I lean over to Leosin and whisper that human over there is as bad as a gnome.
He's a.
We tell Leosin
He's
that
a-
we
he's
have
a
fresh
boasty.
information about. We tell Leosin we got fresh information about the whereabouts and plans of
Too
the
soon, Dave.
of the cult
I know,
to discuss with you
Leopold.
tomorrow as well.
Right. Well, that sounds good. We will hear it. So, how did your meeting go with Ontharr? He's a jolly fellow, isn't he? I hope that
Ontharr's
you did
very
get on
jello.
his good side. He does like to wager and bet. And darts
Well, he
is
gave
one
us
of
some
his
money. We
favorite.
gave him some back.
Ah,
I say to Leosin, you defeated me in a game of darts.
oh, I was just fixing to. Oh, he's never beaten me in a game of darts before. So Rafavar, you actually let a member of the Emerald Enclave beat you? I mean, you actually let someone beat a member of the Emerald Enclave? Unbelievable. We need to get you some more training in darts. And he just kind of chuckles and walks off, and he turns back and tells you that you'll all be summoned in the morning with a meeting with Ontharr and him. Unbelievable. Fucking drinking contest.
But before he walks
Awesome.
off,
Yes,
Monk looks
Zelos.
at him and says, "I'm sorry, Coach. The sun got in my eye."
The sun got in your eye. When
What
in
sun, though?
Rome.
He tells
The sun was
Leosin,
down.
"The sun got in my eye, Coach."
And what I
Wasn't the sun down?
that went over my head big time. When
Sorry,
in
that's one of
Rome.
those poor excuses that athletes make.
Oh, okay, I got
For
you.
not being a good dart player,
Oh, that's right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, the sun got in your eye, right? As you nudge him a little bit. Nice. Nice. I like it. This is you'll need to meet
Nice.
me
And I'll-
early tomorrow. We have dart training to work on.
Dart
young
training.
Rafavar.
Before we go after this giant, incredible threat to the entire world, yeah, let's practice darts for a few days. And we only have
practice-
4 days flex time.
You just
How good of a
Practice
dart player
starts
you
for a
gonna
couple
get?
of hours while we're waiting for the drunks to wake up.
I
That's
will
it.
probably be in my room, spending about half the night away, tossing darts into the wall. After I draw a makeshift dartboard on it.
Well, Leosin, I don't know if the other guys are going to be having to practice their drinking training, because they didn't do so well in that either.
All right.
And of course, I will be meditating while I toss those darts.
That was fun. Drinking contest. I think that's the first time I've ever done a drinking contest in D&D. Since I've been a DM. I mean, I've had lots of. We've done those when I was younger, but we would just do like flat D20 rolls, and it was so ridiculous the way we used to do it. But I like setting the DCs and using the Constitution. And then
I like
having
using the spells to be able to enhance it. That's a cool idea. If it would have worked out a little better for us.
The DC was going up by 2, like the first couple, and then after like the third one, I was like, wow, they're really making their saving throws. So I started doing the DC up by one more every round. We made it to like 8 rounds. That was like a lot of ale consumed. It was kind of funny how, you know, the half orc failed 2 right off the bat, and then the half orc was like clutch, just making these Constitution saving throws, and then all of a sudden, bam, this is the third one. Everybody does. But Kensa says she's grumbling in her sleep, and then she throws up all over herself, as does the dwarf and the half orc.
No, I don't. Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Do we make a roll to see how bad of a hangover we have in the morning?
Oh, you're definitely going to have a no, you wouldn't have a hangover. You definitely wouldn't. But I could probably see Kensa probably feeling a little rough. I mean, she is. She just drank 8 steins of ale. And what is her size? She's 5'4", 124 freaking pounds, dude. She is definitely going to be feeling it in the morning. Her eyes are going to be the size of like baseballs and stuff. It's going to be funny.
She'll have disadvantage on every roll she makes from now on.
That's so good.
Her throat is not working like a python trying to swallow an egg.
Right? Oh, did you guys see that video of the python that had that little dog all rolled up? And then I guess the owner was like poking the snake with the stick, and then the snake let it go, and then the dog got up and started barking at it. Like the dog was just fixing to get strangled to death and killed, and then the dog gets out of it and just starts like barking at the dog, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass." It was so funny, man. As the snake, this thing was like massive, man. This snake was massive. I'd say probably.
Was
15.
this just in Florida, or is this on YouTube?
It was on. My son showed it to me actually. I think it was my son. He showed me the video.
I think it was from
Yahoo.
someplace in the Far East.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was in a foreign language, that's for sure. So. All right. So, do you guys want to do anything else tonight?
I don't think.
I'm
think,
passed
Dave, I'm
out
gonna,
drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna help these guys.
2 of you are.
We'll help these
passed
guys to their rooms, and then I'm gonna pack it in.
What are you doing?
I help whoever I
gold?
can.
Well, I guess I was the person that was holding the gold.
I
So-
thought they kept the gold on the table.
How exactly does this work when nobody wins? I guess I better hold on to the gold for the morning. Maybe we could put it in the group loot. That's that was I think it was 6 gold. At least that's how much you guys found.
Yeah, save it for the contest in the morning. We'll fling buffalo chips.
I think we better probably put the 15 gold in a safe place. Obviously, nobody wins, so everybody gets their money back, including that half-orc person.
Maybe we should put it in Leosin's collection box.
That's right. But I don't want to leave these guys here all drunk laying on the ground, so we might as well get them up to where they need to be. And then I'm also going to do the needful.
Okay.
I'm still carrying one. I've already got Kensa. I'm going to carry her up the stairs.
She probably makes a sloshing sound as you're moving her around. She moves kind of like a like a water balloon. She's got so much alcohol in her.
Her 124 pounds keeps kind of shifting back and forth like a tide.
I have the dwarf, so it's
Sloshing.
basically I can just like kick him a little bit up the stairs. That ought to be easy. He's so short.
Yeah, he is.
I could put
Like a soccer ball.
I could put like my book bag on him, put my backpack on him, and just roll him up the stairs. Right before they go to bed, I think we need to draw Sharpie on their face.
Draw eyes on their eyelids and stuff.
Loser.
Yeah,
right.
loser. Yeah. All right. So
Let's
everybody
call
gets
in
in bed.
Jigglypuff so we can.
Anyone else doing anything during the night, or do you guys want to fast forward to in the morning?
We want to fast forward to the morning. I do.
All right. So everyone gets up. You can kind of tell that as everyone kind of congregates down in the hall, it's nice and quiet down there in the morning. Kensa, you're feeling like total shit this morning. You're feeling really bad.
What happened last night?
The dwarf
I blacked out.
She says Kensa is extra grumpy. Can you speak now? Can you try see if your internet's doing any better?
Hello?
Yep. Hello.
Hey, we can hear you.
Yay!
Hey.
Wonder how long this will last.
Hopefully. Well, it is pretty early there now.
Maybe till you sober up.
So, Doral, you were asking what was going on? It was terrible last night. After you got drunk, you started getting undressed, and you were walking around the entire bar naked. It was absolutely horrible.
Wait, who's he saying this to?
I'm saying it to
me?
Doral.
Oh,
He
thank God.
asked what he did last night. He doesn't remember anything. So I'm making up a story.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope they enjoy the free show.
Yeah, I don't know about going downstairs for you because probably not a good idea after that terribleness last night. And I give him a wink. Ding! I don't say ding. I just did a ding like the light goes, you
The
know?
little
like,
sparkle on your eye.
That's right,
or
the
on
little
your
sparkle.
Teeth. Ding.
Yeah, so I'm like, ding! Like that.
I glare at Tiberius with like heavy bags under my eyes and looking grumpier than usual.
Yeah, I mean, you have two choices, Kensa. One, put on your, get ready and kind of take a bath and kind of wake up. Or two, shapeshift into something more attractive. Kidding.
Oh!
I'm only
What's
joking.
this?
It's all in jest.
What's the challenge running out a giant poisonous snake on the show?
I'm only joking, Kensa. No.
Well, Kenta, I have to give you your due. You held out to with the best of us. Oh.
Yeah, all three of you last night passed out at the exact same time. It was pretty impressive.
What happened to the gold?
What gold?
I glare at him.
The cleric over there has all the gold. I saw
That's right.
him pick that.
I return everybody their 2 gold pieces each.
It was 5 gold pieces.
It was
and I
5.
take-
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I take out my
return everybody
hammer.
their 5 gold pieces each.
This is so good. I love it. Oh my god. Alright, so everybody sits down. The smell of breakfast
Dave.
is quite good, except to Kensa. That's
For some of us.
nauseating.
right.
And then all of a
We've
sudden,
all been there.
the rogue strolls in, all sweaty. He's been out practicing dark throws all morning with Leosin.
Monk.
The monk.
The monk, I'm sorry. Ooh, did I say bard?
No, you said rogue.
You said rogue.
Oh, too soon. Sorry about that. I meant to say monk. So, all right. So what are you guys doing? You guys are eating.
Well, if we're all here and assembled. Ugh.
Also, Misty, she told you. I forgot to tell you guys this, but Misty told you as you guys were departing Greenest that she would catch up in Elturel. So she told you that she would catch up.
So how is she going to fight those giant bugs by herself?
She's
She's going to marvel at the bodies and camp elsewhere.
Yeah, she's got an overpowered imp pet, so she'll be fine.
Oh, that's right. And a can of Raid. She's good to go. Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to go ahead and go and get some breakfast. Get a little,
Nice, Jefferson.
get a seat, sit down. Now, did you say that,
Food is included
That-
with
that monk-
everything.
man,
Sorry.
fruit is included? This place is great.
It's a nice.
It's all inclusive.
There's a nice type of continental breakfast downstairs. Lots of muffins and pastries and some other things. Not.
Yeah,
too
I love staying here at the executive suite.
I know. Tell me about it.
The
More
executive
wine.
suite.
Really no ale down there. Not at this point. There's some cow's milk, some goat's milk, some eggs.
Well, the monk is going to go freshen up after a long night of dark training.
You were. Leosin was grinding you. He was giving you the Arlie Hermy. I can't believe you, scumbag! You lost to that Ontharr!
Speaking of Leosin, is he partaking in breakfast, or even Ontharr? Is he around?
No,
Can we sit with them?
No, Ontharr and Leosin are not. They're not around right now.
Well, that blows. We have to really talk to him. I don't want to burn so much time that we can't make it all the way to Baldur's Gate. Miss our window.
No, you have. I think you guys would probably have about another. If I'm not mistaken, you have about another 5 days.
10 days?
5, yeah. I think
Oh,
it's about 5, 7, 6 days. You guys.
Beginning to think Tiberius has a date with a hot elf chick in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, you know it. Well, actually, now that you bring that up, it might be a good time for me to take a look around this town and get some, at least get some rations to stock back up on my rations, because we burned through the rations pretty fast on the trip over here, and I want to make sure that I'm all loaded up. I don't know really if rations are something special, or if I can just kind of do the basic continental breakfast sneak and fill up my rations from the breakfast buffet.
Well, actually, you were eating the good berries. Remember that?
Oh, that is right. Yeah, but
So
that's right. So we're still full on rations.
Yep, you're still
Is
full.
my food not good enough for you?
Oh,
I just
boy.
keep forgetting. Yeah, your food is awesome. I just totally forgot because it never occurs to me that I eat one berry and it keeps me satiated for the entire day instead of doing a half rations like we usually do.
One
It'll help you
berry.
keep that girly elvish figure. Don't worry.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. It keeps my elvish figure.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Alright, so everybody's eating breakfast. About 20 minutes go by. You guys are just kind of casually talking. And you can see someone...
Dave, I do come back after 10 minutes of freshening up.
Yeah, you have plenty of time. You have time to eat a little bit. Even though at a certain level, you're not even going to have to eat anymore. How do you like that, being a monk?
Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah,
But Dave, there is something I want to bring up. There's something I want to bring up.
Sure.
If he just finished exercising all night, sweating and stuff, I vote that he takes a shower before he gets,
He gets cleaned up. He's refreshed.
Why do you think I said I was going to go off and freshen up first before I sat down at the table?
Yeah, but it only took you 10 minutes. I thought maybe you did like a horse bath and just splashed your hands and your face, and then,
Did you just
and then
say
you're like, I'm done, dude. I'm good
horse
to go.
He had free reign with the horse trough out back.
That's right.
I've never heard that figure of speech.
I've never
Oh,
heard
I'm
of
sorry.
a horse bath.
Yeah, that's actually a horse bath. The real terminology is when you take perfume and you just splash it all over yourself. That's a horse bath instead of actually taking a bath.
Oh.
But
No, I took 10 minutes and I used the entire bar of soap all over myself.
10 minutes. Okay. I
Vigorous
guess you're a
screwing.
dwarf. That makes sense.
It's not a...
Not
No,
so
I
much
know.
to
I'm
wash.
just joking. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Tiberius making friends, man.
I know, man. Tiberius making friends.
I mumble something in Draconic at the human.
Lucky for me, I speak. No, I don't. I don't speak Draconic. I'm just joking.
And of course, the only one who understands what I'm saying is
Dead now, so that's not really going to help you.
no, actually, Kadojo.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're just digging yourself deeper
Oh,
and deeper.
I'm just kidding around.
Yeah, but he's the
And
healer,
the
though.
hammer comes out. Hammer time, bitches!
Hey, did you guys remember that I can heal you? Just FYI, before you eliminate me from the group, I'm a healer. FYI, so I might
And
help.
don't forget, I can heal as well, so I can
No!
take on that responsibility.
Okay, good.
See ya.
Hammer time. All right, so as everyone gets back down, Rafavar, he gets cleaned up. He gets back down, and he. It looks like when Rafavar's walking down, it looks like he's still like kind of lunging his hand out like he's throwing a dart. He's like kind of just like practicing because he's got that like repetitive.
Is that like a reflex, or is he doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
It was a reflex. That's hilarious. Now you've got some kind of a dart throwing twitch. That's incredible.
Oh, and to top it off, it looks like he has his eyes closed.
So one of Froom's squires comes up to you and introduces himself, and he says, "Ontharr, we'll see you now." And he kind of steps to the side and says, "After you." And he points towards the double doors that were open last night but are now closed.
I get up and start walking over.
Okay. So he takes you back to the private room that he had last night. Opens the door. You see that there is several folks in there. So waiting for you in the room are the broad-shouldered human paladin. The broad-shouldered paladin, the monk, and you see several pitchers of glass pitchers of dark red wine. You can see that the paladin's face wears a serious expression, unlike its usual open countenance. "My friends, we have important business to discuss this morning. At this point..." Yes, and you guys, come in. The squire kind of bows towards Ontharr and shuts the door as the last of you get inside of the room. Yes.
Dave, the paladin notices the monk still doing the whole dart toss thing as he walks in.
He just kind of nods to you and then tells you that there is important business to discuss. He gives you many thanks, and at this point, you know almost as much about all of this as we do. And thanks to you, we know twice as much today as we did 10 days ago. And we also apologize for the loss of your friends. Something is rotten afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals. Not yet anyway, but we are working on that. We need people like you who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep the heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except for long days filled with danger and stress. But hey, what could be better than that for an adventure anyways, right? So, both Ontharr and Leosin, they put out these plaques on the table. And they ask you if you would be willing to join the Order of the Gauntlet or the Emerald Enclave. And they are offering you positions. And then Ontharr kind of chuckles and says,